Yes. So, I welcome you all to this new session, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because at this time you could have been anywhere. You could have been to entertainment, you could have seen a movie, you could have a pizza, you could have been anywhere and doing some important work, office work, but you took your time to see this video. So please be with me till this end. So now we come to the concept of time. Time is more valuable than money, because money spent can be again, you can again recover your money, you can again recover your health, but the time, once it is gone, it cannot come back. So this is the one thing which separates winners and losers. So I always start with that time is more valuable asset as compared to money. So use every minute of yours for doing something productive and learn something. So are you excited? And I'm so excited. So let's clap our hands for this, right? So let's clap our hands for this. Yes, I am also excited for this, right? So by clapping our hands, what we come to know is how perception is created and perception changes our life. So myself, Anjana Baliga, I am an NLP practitioner. I'm a hypnotherapist, life coach, public speaker. I'm an author of the book 10x Brain Power Can Be Yours Too. Right? So I enjoy giving and changing mindset of people, and I help in inner transformation. So now let's look at both these figures. I give you a minute to look at these figures. Just concentrate only on the black part. Just concentrate only on the black part of this figure. So what do you see? You will see a beautiful flower vase. I hope so. Yes, and when we see and concentrate only on the white part, we see two human faces. So this question is often asked, what do you see? Whether we see the black or whether we see the white. So if we concentrate for a longer time on the black, we see the vase, and if we concentrate longer time on the eyes, we see the white part. Similarly, in this picture, if you see very carefully with the black part, you will see a young girl. But if you concentrate on the white part and you see this as an eye, concentrate on the white part and see this an eye, then this becomes an old lady. Don't see this. Now you see an old lady, right? So this is the cap of the old lady and this is the eye of the old lady. But when you concentrate here, you see a young lady, right? So this is the difference between young and old. See, what we see is seeing with our eyes, and what light is falling on that object, whether the light is less, you see the walls. When the light is more, you see only the white part. So your picture changes, right? So this is all about perception, how we see things. Let's move to the next picture. You can see here a person singing or blowing a trumpet, right? But if you carefully look at this picture, it is about a portrait of a woman's face, right? So a woman's face is like this, and if you see and concentrate on the shaded portion, you can see a man blowing a trumpet. So, and you can even see a bird here. See how the bird is getting converted into an eye. So whatever you concentrate, it depends upon how you see the things and how our perception changes. So perception is all about light, and what our minds throw the light on an object, we see it accordingly. Now let's come to the concept of half empty, half full. So let's look, many of these times a question is asked when a glass is half full and half empty, whether you see it as half full or half empty. Some people say the glass is half full, some people say it is half empty. So half empty is like seeing the negative part of this picture, like some people are looking only at the black part. So when people say that the glass is half empty, it reflects the negativity of the mind. And when we say that it is at least half full, it represents the positive side of our mind. So both the answers are correct. So some persons have negative perception, some people have positive perception. There is also a third perception which is called thinking out of the box. I say the glass is half full with water and half full with air. So this is the third perception, that you are trying to see what is the invisible in the given picture. So the invisible part is what you see. What you cannot see is thinking out of the box. So I think out of the box and say that glass is half full of air and half full of water. So sometimes if you look at the clouds also, you try to recognize what shape it is. Sometimes we feel that a dragon is flying, or sometimes we feel that a small chariot is there in the sky. So perception is how you decode the clouds, or how you see a unimaginary picture. Like this, if you see this picture, you can see that it is the picture of a hare, or a HARE, hare, or a rabbit, right? So you can see that there is a small rabbit here, right? So similarly, sometimes we see reindeer, sometimes we say bear. So different types of clouds have different types of shapes. So we try to recollect what shape it is according to our memory. So now we move to the next slide. So a person appears according to the light we throw upon them from our mind. So you can see how a perception is found. Perception is found by what we see, what we hear, what we have tasted, what we have smelled, and what we have touched in our own life. So life is a journey, and it is a life full of experience. So what you have experienced up till now is depending upon your perception, right? Now, so what is life? Life is not easy, but you have to make easy, right? जिंदगी आसान नहीं होती, इसे आसान बनाना पड़ता है, कुछ अंदाज से, कुछ नजरअंदाज से. This is a very beautiful line in Hindi that means you can change your life just by changing your attitude. Sometimes you have to ignore, or sometimes you have to have a good attitude or a positive attitude. So whenever you have any experience, you should ask yourself these 3, 4 questions. Why is it that I can't seem to succeed? Why I'm not succeeding in life? Or why am I thinking this way? Whether I'm thinking positive or whether I'm thinking negative. And if a negative thought has come, then just question your mind. Why I am thinking? Am I not seeing what is to be seen? So remember that you have to see something beyond this, something beyond the half full, half empty. So always thinking, observe your mind, what you are thinking and why you are feeling that way. What does it seem like something is blocking my progress? So you have to find the unknown where you cannot see the possibility. You have to see what is missing in my event, or what is that I am not able to see. So it is true that we have all the answers inside us. So let's see. Sometimes we use these sentences for our weather. आज बहुत गर्मी है ना, बारिश में कीचड़ बहुत होता है. So we say it is very, very hot. The summers are very hot and sunny. And sometimes we say rains are not good. It is creating a lot of puddle and there's lot of dirt on the ground, right? But for the same event, right? If you look at the more the summer, greater the summer, who is the happiest man? An ice cream seller is the happiest person. Why? Because he will sell more ice cream on a sunny day, because people will enjoy eating ice cream. So the greater the summer, the ice cream man is the more happier one, because he'll be keep on selling more ice cream. But for us, it will be unbearable and we will feel that the weather is not good. Next, we come to the same question, that whenever there is rain, you see lot of dirt, there's lot of puddle. So what you see as puddle is what you see as puddle, has got a very good impact, right? What impact it has? See, for that umbrella person who sells more number of umbrellas, he will be keep on selling more number of umbrellas, right? So his umbrellas will sell the most on a rainy day as compared to the, yeah, as compared to a, yes. So he will sell more umbrellas on a rainy day as compared to any other person. So who is benefiting? The umbrella person is benefiting from the rainy day. We may think that the weather is not good. So this is why I'm telling, for the same event, some person will have gain and some person will feel that it is not good or it is bad for somebody, right? For let's come out to events. What are events? So whatever is happening with us and whatever the feelings we have with our heart, whenever we add emotions to it, it becomes an event. And only events are remembered in our day-to-day life, right? So let's look at an event called an accident, right? So there are three persons involved in an event. One is an injured, one is an observer, and one is the doctor or the ambulance, which is here. You can see in this accident, an accident happening, right? You can see an accident happening here. And what is happening is, you can see two persons are met with an accident. So whenever there's an accident, there are a lot of observers who come and observe. So if the observer is a family member, he will be affected, right? If he's not a family member, he's not affected. So his feelings for the same accident will be different. But who will be injured will have a different feeling, and the police one will have a different feeling. So here it is a loss of life. So the family will be affected. And if there is no loss of life, he is injured, still he will have in pain and the family will be in. But what about the observer? The observer will just observe and forget it. But for this person, it will become a memorable incident in his life. So if for him, this will become an event which is unforgettable. So accident for some person are just a momentary thing, and it becomes a news for a moment, and the person only remembers for that few hours. But for this person who was injured, if it takes months for him to recover, it becomes a long standing event, or you call episodic memory in his life, right? He will always remember that I met with an accident so and so year, and I had to spend so many months in the hospital, right? So for somebody it is good, somebody it is bad. So who is for that same accident? See, two persons are having a loss, right? They are losing their lives or they are getting the injured. So this is loss for somebody, but gain for some. The ambulance one person will gain on that day, because somebody is met of an accident, he will get a job and he'll bring the injured person to the hospital. Same, who will be the happiest man when somebody meets an accident? A doctor will be the happiest man who has opened a shop recently, or who has opened a recently across the street. So when the patient is taken to him, he will be earning on their account. So if somebody loses something, somebody on the other hand will gain something. So he will have his income today by looking after these patients, right? So every event has a dual effect. There will be positive side and negative side of the event. It is how we look. It is same like black and white, right? If you look at the black side, it is the injured or the injury or the pain. But if you look at the whiter side, this person is getting an income because of serving them. So ambulance person is getting an income because serving them. So if this event doesn't happen, then this event also doesn't happen. That means if an accident is there, then a doctor is also there. So somebody's loss and somebody's gain. Then second, how we look at life events. For same event, if killing of human beings is a sin, right? If you think that killing of human beings is a sin, then terrorists and the murderers who kill, so there will be always a crime and punishment for killing human beings, because they are labeled as terrorists or they are labeled as murderers, right? Who kill human beings. But on the same side, if you look at the life of a soldier, the soldier also kills human beings, but for killing human beings, he is given medals or rewards. See the difference. This is the negative side of life, where a person is killing a human being. And similarly, here also a person is killing a human being. Both the events are same. Just the difference is this person is wearing a uniform and he is serving a country. And here, this person is not wearing a uniform, is not serving a country. But both the people are killing human beings, right? Both the people are killing human beings. Here, he deserves a punishment for killing a human being, but here the same person is getting a reward for the killing of human beings, right? So what I want to see is how we look at life. Both have the negative aspects and both have the positive aspects of life. So it is our perception, our vision, how we look at things, right? So killing of, when a child asks, isn't killing of human beings a crime? Yes, killing of human beings is absolutely a crime. But here the difference lies what role you are playing. Are you playing the role of a soldier, or are you playing the role of a terrorist. So this is the difference between terrorism and soldier, when you are serving the country and when you are not serving the country, right? So all our questions, right? All our questions lies on this. Our inner self. What is our inner self? There you can see all our inner self. All the questions lie within ourselves. I can do it. I will do it tomorrow. I am in distress. I am diabetic. I am guilty. I am a liar. I am a cheater. So I know myself better than any other self. So if I am diabetic, I know myself better. What I'm feeling, what is my feeling today, if I'm feeling sweat, whether I'm feeling cold, or if I'm a liar or cheater, I know myself whether I've cheated somebody or whether I've told a lie to somebody, right? And sometimes in every event, I may not feel good today, right? So for this particular work, I may say, I can't do it to my boss. Or sometimes I say, I will do it tomorrow. I'm not feeling good today, so I'll postpone the work. So everything what I would do or whatever I speak is from my inner self. So there is an always an inner critical voice which guides me and tells me about what I feel for this person or what I think about this event. So every question depends upon what I see, what I hear, what I speak. So whenever I use all these three, then it creates, what you create is an event. So an event is created by your thoughts, by your vision, by what you hear and what you speak creates an event. Here in this, you have seen when this person saw that another motorcycle was coming, his awareness lost and he met with an accident. So he used his eyes, he heard the motorcycle coming, but still something happened and he skid and they met with an accident. So all the events are related to our sense organs, what we see, what we feel, and what we hear. So we have to believe in ourselves, right? So bird sitting on a tree will never feel that it is losing its trust, because it will not fear the branch which is going to be broken, because she knows that if that branch is going to be broken, she has her faith in her wings. So similarly, if you have believe in yourself, you can do anything, any action. But the day you lose your belief in yourself, then you will be doomed. Means you will always face failure whenever you lose this belief in yourself. So you have to trust yourself. Whatever God has given you, you be grateful to yourself and believe in yourself. So change the way the things as they are, right? So you have to change the way you see things, and the things you see change, things you see will change. You never have to change love, affection, or attention if it is not freely given by somebody. Means whenever a person is not giving you any attention, you don't have to chase it. If the other person is not giving you the love back, don't love that person. You can love only yourself better. When you try to love yourself, then only this love can be reciprocated into another person. So whatever you attract in your life, whatever you attract in your life, you have to focus on that. If you're focusing on love, you will get the love. If you're focusing on money, and if you're giving money in charity, it will come back to you. If you're focusing on your achieving your goals, you have to focus, your goals will be achieved. So nothing holds you back more. If you are insecure, then only your insecurities will be showing in your life. You will feel anxiety, you will have a nervous tension because your mind is insecure. But if you believe in yourself, if you feel that hope, my life is going smoothly, everything whatever I achieve, everything whatever I see is going to in a smooth way, then you're going to achieve everything in life, right? So these are some of my happiness quotes. Keep love in your heart, always look on the bright side, remove expectation from others, count your blessings, and let go of the past. Give your 100% in whatever you do. You take your responsibility that you are 100% responsible for your life. Give a smile, give thanks, give kindness. Whatever you can give money in charity. But these three things you should give freely, always give your smile, give thanks, and give kindness. So the best is being human being. So wish you health, wealth, success, and prosperity. Then only we can build a world which is full of love and humanity. This is our motto of Adi Vinayak Creations, where we help to build a world which is full of love and prosperity where we are helping each other to move forward in life. So myself, Anjana Baliga, NLP practitioner and a memory trainer. I hope you like this module about perception. Do comment on my video. How did you like it? So I thank you again for spending time with me on this. So I hope you have enjoyed what was perception and what effects it has. So you could have enjoyed perception better, how our life is that it is half full or half empty. So we have learned this concept, right? Today, half full and half empty.